I'm not one of them United fans, yeah, that's gonna sit here and you and tell you that I'm not concerned with the players we're being linked with and the players that we're being linked with letting go, bruv. If we let go of players like Iqbal, yeah, we don't play players like Ahmad, and we let go of players like Fred, yeah, before McTominay, it's a big fucking concern for me. You know, like that's a big concern for me because when Fred comes on, yeah, he impacts games for the better for us. He makes an impact. This Scott McTominay guy, when he comes on the pitch, it's like he might as well have not come on, innit? It's one of them ones. I get that he's homegrown and maybe it's a quota thing, but he's not even good enough off the bench, innit? So when we're looking at what players we should be getting rid of, the difference between Man United and Chelsea is Chelsea are getting rid of all the players that we know they should be getting rid of. The likes of Pulisic, the likes of Ziyech, the likes of Mount. Do you know what I'm saying? These are the kind of players, the likes of Havertz, the players that we know they should be getting rid of, they're actually getting rid of. They're doing what we should be doing, but we seem to be getting rid of the wrong players and bringing in the wrong players. And it looks like Chelsea they actually have a way of playing and they're bringing in the right players.
I would say I don't expect it from you guys, but you guys have had poor windows before in the past. I would have just thought with Ten Hag, though, this would have been a better... Last season was meant to be the perfect step up, I guess, for you guys, because you did a lot better than I expected you lot to, but it feels like Arsenal where I don't really know if you guys are taking advantage of the situation that you guys put yourselves in, because you should be having a much better window than this. I'm seeing you're linked with Mount still. Don't know what's happening on the Kane front. Who else?
Bruv, there's been nothing of Kane. Like basically, they basically said Man United pulled out of the Kane race or something because Tottenham made it clear that they're not going to sell him to Man United at any cost, bro.
Tottenham are idiots, bro. They're going to lose him on a free, and they don't even give a shit. Whatever.
Probably.
I ain't feeling bad for Tottenham. But then, what are you not going to do for a striker?
Bro, I have no idea.
Need more goals.
We're getting linked with Højlund and obviously and Mason coming back, bro. I think that's gonna be our strikers, bro. Like honestly, like we're not gonna do no more than we're not gonna do more than that. We're not gonna do more than that, bro. You know what I mean? It's a shambles.
I mean, Højlund would be a decent move. I don't really know what to expect from him in terms of the step up from Serie A to the Premier League. He's not as proven as a Haaland, so you can't just say, oh, he's going to come in and bag 30 goals or anything. I guess with Greenwood was a good finisher. Like he had a crazy finish on him on both feet, so I guess I could see that work.
Bro, he's a goal scorer. I don't have no concerns about that. He's going to score goals, innit? But my thing is, for what we're going to end up spending on Højlund, it's like we should be getting a proven goal scorer, bro, like at the top level. Because he's going to cost us probably at least 60, 70 million because they're going to rip us off. Like, we're not going to go in there and get a nice little 45, 50 million deal. We're going to spend 70 odd million on this guy and he's not worth it. He's a good player, but he's still potential. He's a prospect.
That's going to put a lot of pressure on him too, especially with your record of big money signings. I don't know, man. I don't know. Greenwood might be your best shout, but it's like, how much do you think the timeout would have affected his development?
Not much, I'll be honest. Not much, I'll be honest. I don't think so.
And let alone that is the pressure in terms of football. Opposition fans are going to be onto that guy's neck from minute one.
Again, I don't think that concerns him, you know. You know what I mean? I don't think that concerns him. The one thing I've said about Greenwood from the very, very, very beginning, this guy, he's got a certain quiet arrogance about him that he doesn't care. Like, even when Ronaldo was there, like, he fell out with Ronaldo and he just didn't want to pass him the ball. Like, you could see it in the game, innit? Like, he just decided he didn't like him. And it was just like, fuck this guy, innit? Like, and for someone so young to just look at him and just be like, yo, fuck this guy. This guy, he's not going to be fazed by a bit of booing. Like, genuinely, like, he won't be fazed, innit? Like, he's got a proper, quiet arrogance about him. So it's one of them ones where I don't worry about him. And in terms of his finishing, that's not something that he's learned in the academy. That's something that he's just, bro, that's a gift, innit? That's a gift. You don't lose that. Being able to strike a ball with both feet like that. Come on, what? A year out? Come on, that ain't nothing.
I remember watching him in 1920, just like, bro, he's just scoring every fucking game, bro. Yeah, he's got good technique. He's got brilliant technique with that.
But
if he still keeps it, then yeah, like your goal scoring issues probably won't be as big
once he gets a preseason under his belt, do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's a kid, he's young. You know what I mean? It's not like he's 33 years old and he needs to play loads and loads of games and that. When he comes back, he's probably still going to be in decent shape. He would have probably still been keeping fit anyway. And when you're at that age, your metabolism's nuts anyway. He's probably like chilling anyway. You know, like that. The bro's probably eating chocolate and fizzy drinks and that, not putting on no weight, blood. That's what them kids are like. You know what I'm saying? He'll still be in decent shape. He's not a player that runs loads anyway. So it's not going to be like, oh, yeah, he's going to have to get super fit. Bro, just give him the ball in certain areas. He'll put the ball in the back of the net. He's that kind of player, innit? So I'm not really worried about him at all. I think that if anyone has the mentality to actually take this, or all the negatives and literally use it to fuel putting the ball in the back of the net, is him. Do you know what I'm saying?
It'll be interesting to see how it plays into practice on the pitch. But I mean, he was the best youngster I thought in terms of finishing back in 1920, 2021-ish. Yeah, he had crazy finishing. So if he does replicate that, then yeah, I don't think you have to worry too much of him and Rashford on either side. It's just a question of who you play in the middle.
I don't think so. I think the manager plays him down the middle in this system. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Do you want like Diallo, Greenwood, and Rashford front three?
I don't think Diallo starts anyway. I think Anthony's just the manager's signing, so Anthony's always gonna start, innit? You know what I mean? So
yeah, I forgot about him.
You know what I mean? So it'd be Anthony and Rashford, and then someone else through the middle, innit? That's how I see it being at the start of next season. I really don't know where the manager's leaning at the moment. Big up my man for the super chat. He said Timber to Arsenal. Really, United don't want him, bro. If Man United wanted Timber, they would have him already. You know, like that. That's one thing I would say. If United wanted him, we would have him already. We could have had him, and we decided to go for Lissandro instead, which costs more money, and got Lissandro, and we got Anthony from the same club. If we wanted Timber, we would have him. So I don't know. When Arsenal fans saying, "Oh yeah, we hijacked him from Man United," you didn't hijack shit, Brad. You got you're if you do sign him, you're signing a player that you know of because he was linked to Man United. But there's a reason why we didn't sign him. Do you know what I mean? So, like, literally, Man United have never been hijacked by Arsenal for any player, bruv. Your club's not big like that. You know what I mean? So relax. So if you end up getting Timber, it's because we didn't want him.
Arsenal fans just been taking L's the whole summer window. They have to act like they dropped one on someone else. That's it. If we want to be real about it.
It's that, innit?
Pretend that means something. We're still sending us 60 million at the end of the week. So you can hold that. I can't wait for Havertz to join Arsenal, man. It's
but this is it. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is just what it is, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Man is saying that Ajax didn't want to sell any more to us. Bro, Timber was the first player that we got linked with in that summer. Before Lissandro, before Anthony. Anyone that supports Man United knows, yeah, that he was the first player we were linked with during Timber, bro. The first player before Lissandro.
I feel like I remember that name, but
yeah.
Only
so there's none of this, Ajax didn't want to sell no more players. He was the first player before Lissandro, because Lissandro was linked to Arsenal. Jurriën Timber was linked to us. We didn't sign Timber, and Arsenal thought they were getting Lissandro. Man were telling me they were going to play him left back. Trust me, dog. And then Lissandro signed for us instead of Arsenal because he picked up the phone and he called Erik ten Hag and he said, "Listen, big man, if you don't sign me, I'm going to Arsenal because I'm definitely leaving." That was the conversation. And Ten Hag went, "Yo, cool. We're going to get this money for you, big man." That's what happened. That's what happened. So this Jurriën Timber thing, listen, we didn't get him because we didn't want him enough. He was a player that we inquired about, but he wasn't a priority. So if Arsenal fans want to feel better, if they do get him, because it's not done yet, because you're probably going with a bid, yeah, that doesn't get accepted. You know, like that.
20 million add-ons and all that.
You know, like that. 50% add-ons and that.
And we'll pay the base fee in 5 installments over 5 years.
Bro, you know, like that. You know what I mean? That cowboy A-do. So it's one of them ones where, bro, you look keep doing your thing. If you do get Timber, good on you, innit? But we didn't want the youth like that. Do you know what I mean? So relax. This is just what it is.
With Havertz in your team, you need another defender, so go for it. Go for it. Especially if you're about to put that brother in the midfield. I can't wait to see him in the Xhaka role. Well, with what physicality, what defensive awareness, what ability to take a man on, what tenacity.
Fucking
We shall see.
hilarious.